It's Friday night, the pixel pulpit's creaking alive. TPR's digital days welcomes all who crave the dive. Yeah, salutations from the semiotic swamp where we convene. Cerebral cartography etching every neon beam. We calibrate cognition with each evidentiary thump. Subacus baseline rolls like an undercurrent jump. From Bayou Bite barracks to downtown matrix sprawl. Friday's convocation, summer's truth for one and all.
All right, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at a channel that is so far outside of like the normal channels that you'd see looking at a channel in our genre that it's just insane. But I saw a video of his. I don't know. I like music, and he does a lot of guitar and like gear and lessons and how-tos. And I really like his motto, there is no plan B. Rhett, I feel you, man. This is plan A. I do have a plan B and a plan C, but they all lead right back to plan A. So if you guys haven't seen Rhett, man, check him out. We're going to look at one of his videos real quick, guys. It's something that I saw. I don't know if YouTube just knew I was meant to see it, but we're going to take a peek at it real quick. So let me pull it up. Here we go.
To watch these two videos and tell me if you see the difference between them.
Given to Fly, that's one of your riffs. That has such a unique groove to it. What are you playing on the guitar during that?
Well,
I don't even, honestly,
I have to tune it.
What is the tuning of it?
It's Dadgad.
Okay.
Do you see it, or is it just me?
So
Last
did you
night,
see that,
Rick
guys?
called me, and he sent
you
me those
see
two
it?
videos.
Did you guys see that? It's so crazy. Like,
He
look
said,
at it again.
look at this. What do you see? And immediately, I noticed one of them looked like an AI deep fake of his short. You can see it in his face, in his hair, in Mike McCready's face, his facial features. It just looks uncanny and weird and fake. It just looks like AI made it.
You see what he's talking about, right? You see that?
But that's not an AI deepfake. Both of those videos are Rick's videos. One was uploaded to Instagram and one was uploaded to YouTube Shorts.
Now, I saw this earlier, and he has an explanation for why. I don't think it's the right explanation, and I don't really blame him. He's a guitar guy. He's not a tech guy. I'll explain my reasoning why I don't think his reason really makes sense, and the reason why I personally think they're doing it a little bit later in the video, guys. But he really picked up on this, and I saw it too. And when I put it, when I put it into when I put it together with something that I saw when I was doing some video editing of my own, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit as well. It really made me think about what they're doing and why they're doing it. Anyway, I'm gonna let him keep on talking, and we'll get back to it and comment for me in just a minute.
And the one that looks like an AI deepfake is here on YouTube. And as we were talking about this, he told me to go look at my stuff. So I pulled up my most recent example of a video that I uploaded to YouTube and to Instagram. And lo and behold, the one on YouTube looks like an AI deepfake. At first, it's a little difficult to tell, but if you start to look at things like the neck pickup on the Gretsch that I'm playing, or the way the strings go over the pickup, or the Sting logo on the shirt that I'm wearing, or the wrinkles on the shirt, or the details of my hair, it just looks wrong. And the more you look at it, the more it starts to step out. But I wanted to be sure that it wasn't just me and Rick, because admittedly, we're both nerds for this kind of stuff. So I went over.
Do you guys see it? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys see that? Have you guys seen it in any other videos?
And asked my wife.
Leave me a comment below if you've seen it in any of these videos, man, because that's kind of crazy. I know I've seen it, and I'm going to show you guys here in just a minute.
Who is a professional photographer. She spends her days editing photos and film photos that she developed and making content of her own. And this is what she had to say. Okay, can I get your reaction to this really quick? These are screen recordings of my short. One is from Instagram.
So there she is, Tilly Scholl, at This Tilly. If you guys want to check her out, she's a professional photographer. She's bringing the credentials to this.
And one is from YouTube. This is Instagram. That's YouTube.
You look kind of like, oh, this one's fake.
See?
So you think the YouTube one is fake?
This looks weird. Your shirt looks weird. The wrinkles in your shirt looks weird. Oh, why is the pickup like that?
That's the video. That's the actual video we posted.
Oh, it's like really, it looks like it's AI.
Okay, it's not AI. That's the short that we uploaded. This is Rick. This is his YouTube short.
Oh,
Look
that
at
you
his
can
face.
definitely tell.
Look at that.
Yeah, you can definitely
and here's
tell.
the same one on Instagram.
That has Given to Fly.
Oh,
That's
weird.
one of your riffs.
Right? That looks fake. Like if I saw that and my brain would flag that as like, oh, Rick's uploading AI content now.
Is it something that we unintentionally agreed to in the terms and conditions?
I don't know.
Or that has been
Maybe.
updated that we didn't realize we agreed to, that they're just doing?
I'm not sure. Okay, so here's a Reddit thread that I found, r/YouTube. Says YouTube Shorts are almost certainly being AI upscaled. And they've got a few screenshots here of Hank Green, who I love. These are two different screenshots from one of Hank's shorts. Now, OP here says, I've been having an issue for several days wherein shorts looked smeary or as if there was an oil effect applied to them. That's actually a good way to put it. It's like an oil painting sort of look. I couldn't figure out what was different, but I just realized today that it's very likely some form of AI upscaling being applied to the videos. For instance,
See, I noticed this stuff. I don't want to say it was about a month ago. It was about 2 weeks when I was putting together this video. I've been doing some video editing lately. It was about 2 weeks ago when I was editing some video and I noticed something really funky, but I didn't really have any kind of outside confirmation. And I don't have a best friend, or I don't live in a huge ass city like he does. I can't go out and ask my best friend photographer, like, hey, what do you think about this and this? You know, and his channel's also pretty big. My channel, you know, kind of small. So, but he's not wrong.
here's Hank Green
watching,
from a
guys. We'll
normal
see.
looking short that I took a screenshot of earlier. And here he is less than 12 hours later. Now, you may not immediately see it, but if you scroll down in the post here, they did some excellent work where they took different screenshots at different resolutions and compared them to the original. So the original is here in the bottom center. And when you look at Hank's ear, you can clearly see that there's some kind of AI upscaling going on, especially on this upscaled 1080p. Now, this person says both of these screenshots were taken of the same frame on the same day in the same browsing session and at the same resolution settings. I genuinely thought I was losing my mind until I arrived at this conclusion. It's very
retroactively applied to shorts. So they're taking our old content, guys, and they're doing it too. And that makes even more sense when I think they're doing it for a reason.
very clear to see what appears to be upscaling artifacts in the bottom screenshot that you wouldn't expect to see from a simple resolution change, like the extra punchy shadows and the weirdly sharp edges where brightness changes quickly. The most telling sign for me is that the hair looks like plastic in the upscaled version, which seems fairly common to me among AI upscaling models. I thought it might only be that higher resolutions have had this applied, but as you can see, even at the lowest resolution, it does not match the original screenshot. And that's what's weird to me about this, is even if you downgrade the resolution for, you know, your internet speed or something like that, they're still applying this effect. So I pulled up my short,
no matter
the screen capture from my phone, and you can see what they're saying here applies. Like if you look at where the strings sort of are sitting on top of the pickup, or the outline of the pickup itself, it's where there's like high contrast areas, it's most apparent. It's like this sort of sharpening or outline effect that's happening. And then in low contrast areas, like the area of my shirt here, the wrinkles in my shirt, where it's sort of dark and there's not a ton of data, it's got this oil painting kind of look to it, but it's inconsistent across the board. Like it seems to be really smeary and oil painty up here, and down here it's hyper detailed, hyper sharp and weird. And then down here, look at my hand, my right hand, like my fingers are oddly soft. That is not my original recording. All right, but let's just go to YouTube and go to Shorts. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Mine was...
Yeah, I'm seeing it here. This looks like some kind of face filter thing, which, I mean, Hank and John Green, maybe they are using some kind of face filter effect. I doubt it, but
ability of hope despite the futility of effort.
But look at the outline of the glasses. Like, that seems oddly sharp to me. Same thing in the hair.
Right.
There's like some sharpening, some extra detail going on. But these glasses right here, it looks like they were added later. Okay. Same thing here with Rhett and Link.
It is really
Like, look at
apparent
Rhett's
here.
hair
This is
up
so
here
crazy.
at the top. I think it's most noticeable with
Guys, like, look at the areas of the image that they're doing this in, right? It may be across the whole image, but like there's some serious weirdness going on here. Hold on. Why is YouTube doing this?
seeing this episode, and I know that that's real, but
This is
if I'm
an important
scrolling on
part,
shorts
guys.
and this came up, I would think this is an AI generated short, that Rhett and Link were using AI to generate content for Good Mythical Morning that may or may not have actually happened. And that is a pretty massive problem, in my opinion. I'm not totally sure why YouTube is doing this. It could be for a number of reasons. And I don't particularly think that it's something nefarious right off the bat. There's probably some kind of technical reason. Personally, of all the
Now, his reason here, guys, if you listen to it, it's just so different. So, like, I think there's something else going on here, but his reason is it's not really feasible from a technical standpoint. I'll tell you why.
theories I've seen so far, I think the most plausible one is that they're using it to save data, to save space on servers.
So he's talking about using it to save data or space on servers, right?
Or to make it easier to stream the content, some kind of performance related issue where they're
Some kind of performance related issue. And then he talks about how they're probably using AI to do this. And I don't know if you guys know about how AI does what it does, but there's a bit of power consumption and processing speed and space and compute power and storage that's taken up for these things. So
trying to downscale the data and then upscale it with AI. And
it just doesn't make sense to, if you're trying to save, to downscale and then upscale with AI.
thinking maybe nobody's going to notice. But as a YouTube creator, I have a huge problem with this, and I think you should too. Right now, artificial intelligence is the center of a lot of heated debate online and just in the public discourse. Some people have fully adopted it into their daily life. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have people that are hardline anti-artificial intelligence because of the environmental impacts, the implications that it has. And on that spectrum, I'm somewhere sort of left of center. I do use it. I use ChatGPT.
So if you guys haven't seen his channel and you guys dig music, go by and check him out. He's a pretty good creator, has a pretty large channel. But now we're going to get into something else. We're going to show why I think they're doing it. And the channel we're going to be showing now is this one right here. I'm sure we've all seen him. This is Long Island Audit. And I was doing an edit that included some footage from one of his videos. And when I was using, I'll show you guys, we'll jump right to the video. So it's this one here. And the title is Unhinged Cop Spits in my face, draws his pew pew, and I get arrested. Unreal. Right? So you guys we've all seen this video, right? But like, I'm going to let it play out for a second from right here, because it's really disturbing to me. This is where I noticed it.
He's a desk sergeant.
In these
so
scenes.
I thought that was
They're
interesting.
doing it to these
so I wanted to
cops'
follow
faces.
up on it. Okay. I went up here. There's no trespassing
Not just
signs.
cops,
I'm very
but they're
familiar with the
doing it to
law.
the cops'
There aren't
All
any
around
no
the top,
trespassing
there's like a
signs
little
or anything like that.
glowy aura.
I went up, knocked on the door. He answered the door. I said, "Do you have any comment?"
see
He
the
said, "Get
oil
off my
smear.
property." I immediately started, and his camera will show that. Because I know the law. I don't break the law, sir. I immediately started backing up while continuing to ask him questions. He went back inside, closed the door, would have been the end of it. He came back out with his gun in his hand, got inches from my face. No, I would say less than inches from my face, real up to my face, and spit in my face.
Right? We've seen this video, but like, look at his face.
and you guys are with Groton Police. Wow.
Yep, Groton Town Police. There's 3 different police.
Listen, and if I'm coming out a little loud or something, that's not how I operate. It's just
We're having a normal conversation.
okay.
Now. It's
All right.
fun, man.
Listen, man, because at the end of the day, he came back. He went back inside his house as I'm leaving his property, which will clearly be seen on video. As I'm leaving the property, it's a long walk, so I'm walking backwards, making sure this man has assaulted me. Look at him. He has assaulted me multiple times. So, if anything, he's the danger to me. But I always just wanted to ask questions. I'm not scared of him. So at the end of the day, he's in my face. I'm not gonna do it, but he's in my face, inches from my face, and he goes and he spits in my face. All of this is his DNA.
Right, we've all seen this video, and this is not what not what my video tonight is about. I appreciate you guys all stopping in. If you like what we do here, you see this little QR code up there. You can scan it and hit up the police record PayPal. And if you haven't heard yet about the authority alert, you could go check out the police records channel or the last couple of videos on my channel and find out about our new police detecting camera. But that's all I got for tonight. You guys have a